Today's true story from the Bible comes from the book of Genesis, chapter 1. At the beginning of time, there was nothing. No light, no sounds, nothing at all. Then suddenly, with a big booming voice, God shattered the darkness. God was always there, just waiting for the perfect moment to break out his amazing creations. On the first day, God cried out, "Let there be light." Bursting beams of light shot out like fireworks. God pulled the light from the dark and called it day and night. God delighted in it and called it good. Again, God spoke and collected the sky from the water. He joyfully called it good. This was the second day. God wasn't done yet. On the third day, he looked at the water and gathered it into beautiful blue oceans, small ponds, and raging rivers, leaving the land behind. Using only his beautiful voice, God called on the land to sprout plants and trees. Out of nowhere, flowers bloomed and trees grew as tall as redwoods. His creation was so good. On the fourth day, God looked at the sky and knew something was missing. With a whisper, he created the sun, moon, and stars. The great Milky Way erupted in nebulas, stars, and solar systems. He hung the sun exactly where it needed to be, in the center of the solar system. The sun filled the sky with its light and warmed the earth. The moon was placed in the exact right spot in the Earth's gravitational pull. God knew we would need it to control our ocean tides. It was all so good. A beautiful world had been made with lush forests and stunning waterfalls, but otherwise it was empty. On the fifth day, God spoke and filled the seas with amazing creatures. Dolphins leapt out of the oceans and crabs scampered playfully on the beaches. With joy, God placed birds into the skies to fill the earth with their beautiful sounds. Every creature was unique, a beautiful design. God saw them and knew they were delightfully good. On the sixth day, God filled the land with creatures of every shape and size. Perhaps he laughed with the trumpet of the elephant and rejoiced with the tiny carpenter ant carrying its heavy load. God could have been done. He had created a stunning world, but he had more he wanted to do. With his loving, tender voice, he said, "Let us make man in our image." He made the first people, his most precious creation. God designed people in his image to have a special relationship with him. God put them in charge of this planet he had created. God declared his beautiful world was very, very good. All of creation is good because God himself is good. Everything he created shows us his goodness. His perfect world would eventually be broken by sin. But from the very beginning, God had a plan to send Jesus to make a way for us to live with him forever. God is good.